Hello, everyone. We're starting the horoscope for February 16th, 2026. Today, strangely enough, it's the kind of day where you realize only at night. Oh, so that was the point of today. During the day, things simply pass by. But by evening, one small choice remains with meaning. Let's take our time and explore the fortune of each zodiac sign. Rat. Today, rats are the ones who read the room. You can sense what people are thinking and which way the atmosphere is leaning. Your intuition feels unusually quick. So today, rather than stepping forward, it's actually more advantageous to stay one step back. At work, during meetings or conversations, you may deliver one decisive sentence. You don't need a long explanation. Just pinpointing the core is enough. That one remark can shift the entire flow. In love, it's strangely a matter of timing. If you're single, there may be a moment when you really want to text someone first. But today, instead of sending it right away, wait just 30 minutes. There's a high chance they'll reach out first during that time. If you're in a relationship, a small misunderstanding could arise. But it's not something that turns into a fight. You simply need to change the order of the conversation. Don't start with explanations. Start with your feelings. Financially, focus less on flowing money and more on tied-up money. Subscriptions, insurance, automatic payments. Organizing these brings mental clarity. Health-wise, watch for mental overload. Your brain keeps running. Before bed, you'll need intentional time to stop thinking. Ox. Today, ox signs may think, I don't really have to do this, and yet end up doing it anyway. This isn't a loss. In fact, people around you notice your reliability again. At work, you may fill in for someone who's absent. It's not a flashy role, but it's one that's immediately obvious if missing. Today, you become the one who fills that gap. In love, practical concerns rise to the surface. If you're single, you may notice conditions before emotions. This isn't a bad thing. Right now, stability matters more to you. If you're in a relationship, conversations about real life matters. Money, schedules, family may come up. Don't avoid them. Today is about strengthening the foundation. Financial luck is conservative. Not a good day for investments or major spending, but it's favorable for reviewing your expense structure. Health-wise, tension builds in the neck and jaw. Be careful of clenching your teeth. Tiger. Today, tigers carry one key phrase. It's fine. Things that would normally bother you may just slide by today, and strangely, that's your luck. At work, competitive tension loosens. Rather than competing over who shines brighter, everyone shines in their own space. No need to drain yourself unnecessarily. In love, momentum builds quickly. If you're single, the atmosphere can change drastically within one day. Your feelings in the morning may differ from the evening. It's okay to be honest about your emotions today. If you're in a relationship, physical closeness increases, but avoid exaggerating emotional expression. If things overheat, you may regret it at night. Financially, it's easy to spend based on mood. Be especially careful with online shopping. Health-wise, monitor your heart rate. Reducing caffeine is recommended. Rabbit. Today, rabbits may receive an unexpected proposal. It could be a small favor or a new opportunity. At first you may think, me? But it suits you better than you expect. At work, the flow shifts from a supporting role to the center. Someone who stayed quiet may suddenly be noticed. In love, it feels like a trust test. If you're single, you'll observe the other person's behavior closely. Look at actions, not words. If you're in a relationship, keeping promises is key. Even small promises, when honored, leave a lasting impression. Financial luck isn't bad, but avoid money entanglements with others. For health, maintain digestive rhythm. Keeping regular meal times helps. Dragon. Today, dragons often think, is this really necessary? You naturally conserve energy, instead of wasting it on things that don't require force. That's wisdom. At work, authority or partial decision-making power may shift to you. Don't hesitate, choose. In love, everything connects to self-esteem. If you're single, how you see yourself directly translates into attraction. Confidence is key. If you're in a relationship, be careful of pride battles. Don't try to win. Financially, it's a good day for planning, favorable for long-term design. Health-wise, focus on your lower back and core muscles. Snake. Today, snakes move much faster internally than externally. Your face may look calm, but inside your thoughts run in layers. You're especially good at reading hidden variables. You sense intentions behind words. In crowded spaces, this works to your advantage. At work, you may spot a crack in something that seemed blocked. If we adjust it here, it'll work. You can quietly offer solutions where others felt stuck. Without stepping forward loudly, your presence becomes clear. In love, you're cautious but accurate. If you're single, even if someone catches your attention, you probably won't show it much today. Instead, you observe. Speech habits, attitude, reliability. Your instincts today are quite accurate. If you're in a relationship, you may grow sensitive to small changes. Instead of building scenarios in your head, ask directly once. The story in your mind is likely different from reality. Financial luck favors calculation. Your number sense feels sharp. Comparing quotes, reviewing terms, negotiating, all work in your favor. Health-wise, manage nervous system fatigue. Sensitivity runs high. Staying too long in noisy spaces drains you quickly. You'll need quiet time to reset. Horse. Today, horses need the power to pause. Normally, you'd move immediately. But today, slowing down one beat brings more benefit. If you rush decisions, you may have to revise them later. At work, things move busily around you. Requests come from multiple directions. But today, you don't have to say yes to everything. Selection is necessary. Choose one priority. That alone is enough to produce results. In love, pacing matters. If you're single, you may feel a sudden emotional rise. The excitement might be real, but its sustainability needs time. If you're in a relationship, a small remark can linger longer than expected. Even jokes soften them today. Something said lightly may land heavily. Financially, it's better to review fixed costs than to focus on movement or expansion. Question the automatic expenses. You may find room to reduce. Health-wise, calves and soles may feel tired. Your body was still, but your nerves worked hard. A warm foot soak is recommended. Goat. Today, goats subtly become a reference point among people. You're not judging right or wrong, but others watch your reaction before deciding. So your words carry more weight than usual. At work, Your coordination skills are tested. You may face a situation where you must choose, or where people expect you to take sides. Rather than staying neutral, state your principle clearly. Trying to please everyone may put you in trouble later. In love, the theme is confirmation. If you're single, you may want to subtly check how the other person sees you. Instead of directly asking, create a situation that reveals their reaction. Today you can lead. If you're in a relationship, actions matter more than words. I love you once is less powerful than actually making time. Financially, you may feel tempted by someone's suggestion, investment, group purchase, recommendation. Don't decide immediately. Delay by one day. Health-wise, focus on immune balance. Your condition may drop suddenly. Hydration is important. Monkey. Today, monkeys may find themselves thinking, why am I even worrying about this? You could end up spending energy on other people's matters, being asked for advice, or to sort out a situation. You're capable of handling it. But today, it's okay to draw a boundary. At work, ideas pop out unexpectedly. Something you say without full preparation may receive surprisingly good feedback. Today, quick thinking is more powerful than perfection. In love, it's less about push and pull, and more about reading timing. If you're single, you need to distinguish whether incoming messages are playful or sincere. Don't rush your reply. If you're in a relationship, small jokes could escalate unexpectedly. Adjust the tone of your humor today. Financially, small amounts move repeatedly. Money may come in or go out several times. Recording the flow helps. Health-wise, be careful of overusing wrists and elbows. Reduce repetitive movements. Rooster. Today, roosters calculate between pride and reality. There may be something you want to say, but you'll wonder whether now is the right time. Today, think of the purpose first, not the emotion. At work, a small mistake may stand out. It's not serious, but how you handle it matters. Rather than making excuses, organize and acknowledge it quickly. Fast honesty earns points. In love, honesty is key. If you're single, don't pretend to be tougher than you are. Your natural self is more attractive. If you're in a relationship, a subtle disappointment may surface. Don't let it pile up. Resolve it today. Waiting makes it bigger. Financially, fixed expenses may shift. Review plans, subscriptions, insurance terms. Health-wise, digestion may slow. Avoid overeating and late-night snacks. Dog. Today, for dogs, thinking, they'll understand without me saying it, is risky. If you skip explanation, misunderstandings arise, especially with those closest to you. At work, trust-based tasks come in. Important documents, deadlines, promises. Being entrusted means you're already recognized. In love, the flow is stable. If you're single, a friend-like person may suddenly look different. The shape of the relationship may shift. If you're in a relationship, cooperation fits better than conflict today. Do something together. Clean a room, organize schedules. Shared action strengthens affection. Financially, it's less about sudden spending and more about expected adjustments. Prepare ahead and there's no problem. Health-wise, thighs and hips may feel stiff. Stretching is essential. Pig. Today, pigs are more sensitive than usual. Things you'd normally brush off may not pass so easily today. This isn't negative. It means your standards are clearer. At work, your organizing ability shines. You can structure messy situations at once. Today, documentation is power. Memos, lists, written notes recommended. In love, emotions deepen. If you're single, a light conversation may last longer than expected. If you're in a relationship, one sentence from your partner may shape your entire day. Expectations feel higher, so mutual consideration is important. Financially, comparison works in your favor. If you compare before purchasing, you'll make a better choice. Health-wise, manage hydration balance. If you drink too little water, it shows immediately. Today's luckiest sign is Dragon. Today, things seem to flow naturally for dragons. Without forcing anything, people reach out first. A single sentence carries more influence than expected. Especially in relationships, you naturally take the central role. Romantic luck is strong, and trust builds easily in social connections. If you have an important appointment or proposal, today is a good time to act. However, instead of pushing forcefully, ride the natural flow. Today is a day to win with atmosphere, not pressure. Overall, February 16 is a day centered around people. Rather than trying to handle everything alone, it's a day to talk, to share, to lean a little, and to find answers within connection. Horoscopes are like a compass. They suggest direction, not fixed outcomes. Depending on what words you offer and what expression you wear, the color of your day can change. If your heart feels slightly heavy today, tell yourself once, I'm still doing well. I'll prepare tomorrow's horoscope with freshness and care. May your day flow gently and smoothly.